Hello, it's Abigail of Grind and Grow Yoga, and today I have a nice Vinyasa flow that will help open up your hips and to help you find more flexibility there. It's also a great practice to do when you're trying to wake up in the morning and prepare for your day. You do not need any props for this class, but if you have a strap or a block that you would like to use, that is encouraged. Hop on your mat and let's get started. Come to stand with your feet hip width apart or wider. We're going to inhale in, arms come up to the side. Exhale down. Inhale, arms come up to the side. Exhale down. Inhale in, up to the side. Exhale down. Bringing our hands to our hips, we're going to inhale, get tall. Exhale, come forward halfway. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come forward. And then allow your hands and head to release towards the mat. You might walk your feet wider at this point. Just breathing into the backs of the legs. You really want to make sure that you're pressing into the outer edges of the feet and kind of suctioning up through the legs, nice and strong here. Breathing here. And then we're going to walk our hands towards the right and then towards the left, towards the right, and then towards the left. Come back to center. Turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Bend into that knee. Rise up slowly. Hands come out towards the side, and you're in Warrior Two. You can adjust the back leg if needed, sending the weight into that front foot, making sure that our knee is over our ankle, and then trying to evenly also send weight into that back foot. So our weight distribution is equal between the two legs. We're not dumping into the front knee. Standing nice and tall, arms come out towards the side. Inhale up and straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale up and straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale up and straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Placing the left hand on left thigh. We're going to reach the right arm up and over. Peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel all the way down. Straighten that leg. Turn the toes towards the front. Turn the left toes towards the back of the mat. Bend into that knee. Come up, and we're in Warrior Two on the other side. So again, making sure knee is over ankle. Pressing our weight evenly through both legs. Standing up nice and tall. Breathing here. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Release the right hand to right thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel it all back down. Both toes come to face forward. Inhale in, exhale, slowly roll up. Inhale, arms come halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Hands come to hips. Fold forward and come back up. Forward and come back up. Fold forward, release down. Walk the hands towards the left, towards the right rather, and then towards the left. This time as we walk back and forth, bending one knee and then the other, coming into this low squat. Good, moving squat here. Come back to center, toes turn out towards the corners of your mat. Roll up slowly. Bend both knees and we're in goddess pose. Arms come out towards the side. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Get nice and low. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hold it here. You can rock side to side slightly and then find stillness. Breathing here. Slowly come back up. Turn your toes in again. Bring the hands behind your back. Clasping fingers together. We're grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale in, get tall. Exhale, bend halfway. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, bend halfway. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, bend halfway. Release. Walk the hands over towards the right, and this time, listening carefully, pop the left heel up. Turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Hands come in, and they're on the inside of the foot here. And we're in lizard pose. So you can continue to walk the right foot out more. We're in a nice strong position, sending your weight towards your back heel. Breathing here. You can stay here or you can lower the back knee. But we're going to bring the left hand in towards center. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Nice. Release it back down. Release the back leg if you haven't already. Walk the right knee out more and allow it to open up towards the side. So it's nice and open here. And we can stay up on the hands, or we can make our way down towards the forearms. Really breathing here into this pretty intense stretch. Staying wherever is comfortable for you. And we're going to rock side to side slightly. And then we're going to rock back, sending the tailbone towards the back foot, straightening through the front leg, and forward. back and forward, back and forward. Lifting the toes in the back, lift the back leg, take the right foot, bring it in towards center and allow it to fall down towards the mat, and we're in pigeon pose. So making sure the back foot is nice and straight, that we aren't sickling the ankle at all. You can put a block underneath your hips here to help keep them level. And you can stay up like this, just breathing into the hip. Or you can make your way down onto your forearms, keeping the back nice and straight, stomach engaged, or you can put one fist on top of the other, allow your head to fall onto your fist. Breathing here, getting a nice stretch through the outer edge of the hip. Catching our breath, really reconnecting with that full breath. Then when you're ready, come back up onto the hands if you haven't already, and then you're going to roll towards the outer edge of the leg, coming in to a seated position. Right foot is in towards the groin, left foot is pointed or flexed rather, and out towards the side. Bring the hands behind you to sit nice and tall. You can stay here. You can also place the hand on your leg and reach towards it, getting a nice stretch through the side body. Or you can work with me here, placing right hand on the outside of the right leg. We're going to move the left arm up, lift the seat. So we're coming up onto the leg, pushing into the left foot, come up, exhale, come down and stretch towards the left. So inhale, come up. So getting a little bit of a back bend here. Exhale towards the other foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale back towards the other foot. Inhale, come up and hold. Exhale, release. Bring the left foot in. So we're in butterfly pose, bringing the feet further away for less of a groin stretch, in towards the groin for more of a groin stretch. Sitting nice and tall. Breathing here. From here, we're going to place the hands behind us. So our feet are in front of us, push up. So we're on our toes, and you can either stay on your toes like this, or you can bring the heels down to the ground to be in yogic squat. You could also put a block underneath your tailbone here to sit up on that. And you can move from side to side, or you can stay in stillness, breathing here. From here, place the hands on the ground, straighten the legs, clasp opposite elbows, and allow yourself to rock from side to side, releasing the low back. From here, heel toe the feet out so that the feet are pointing towards either side of the mat. Roll up slowly. Bend the knees, and we're in goddess again. This time doing little pulses, hands on your hips. Breathing here. You've got this. Really stretching through the inner thigh and the glutes. Hold, get lower, hold, press one hand in and then the other, allowing the shoulder to release, pushing on the knees to open up the position more. And then roll up through the spine, straightening, turn the toes in. Inhale in, get nice and tall. Exhale, release all the way down this time. Slowly start moving the hands across the mat as if you're painting the mat in either direction. And then listen carefully. We're going to paint from side to side. And when we come back, we're going to come up. And then paint side to side. Go the other direction, up. Side to side. Back towards the left. Side to side. Back towards the right. You've got this. One more time to each side. Towards the left. And towards the right. Hands come all the way back down. Walk them towards the left. Left toes point towards the front of the mat. Back toes lift up. Bringing the hands to the inside of the foot. We're in lizard pose to the left. You can stay here or you can lower that back knee. Bring the right hand in towards center. Left arm up towards the sky. Lizard twist. Bring the hand down. Release the back knee. Open up that front knee wider, allowing it to fall towards the side. And then our hands can either stay up like this or walk them down to the forearms, just rocking slightly. Wherever is comfortable for your hips today. From here, we're going to send the tailbone back, coming into runner's lunge, and then forward, back, and then forward, back, and then forward. Curl the back toes under, lift the back leg, left knee comes in, and we're in pigeon to the left. So keeping the hands up like this, we can walk them down to forearms, keeping the back nice and straight, engaging the abs, or allow our head to fall toward two fists or a block. Breathing here, catching our breath. Really feeling that opening up through the outer left hip. Slowly push yourself up to your hands. Allow yourself to fall back towards that outer hip, coming into a seated position. Hands come behind us, sitting nice and tall. And then again, you can stay here. You can stretch towards the right leg, or you can bring your left hand to the ground and follow me, lifting the hips, and then stretching towards the right. Lifting the hips, and then stretching towards the right. Lifting the hips, stretching towards the right, And lift the hips and hold. A little bit of a back bend. And then release. Bringing our feet behind us, we're coming into all fours. Knees come as wide as the yoga mat. Send your tailbone back, and we're in wide leg child's pose. Breathing here. Really releasing, letting gravity work on the inner parts of the hip. Slowly walk yourself up. Send the feet to one side. Come to sit. Soles of feet to the mat. Lean back slightly. You're going to bring your left foot up and across, flexing through that left foot, making sure the left foot is all the way over the right. And you can determine how much of a stretch this is through your hip by straightening the right leg or bringing the right leg in closer to you. Regardless, place your hands behind you and sit nice and tall. So we could be here, or we could be here, or somewhere in between. Breathing nice and tall. And then listen carefully, allowing the right foot to walk towards the left side of the mat. Allow the left foot to fall to the ground. Right foot tucks behind. And we're ready for our seated twist. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee. Hand falls to the outside of the knee. Breathing here. Nice, release. We're going to repeat to the other side. So right foot comes up, foot is flexed. We can move the left foot outwards close, wherever is comfortable for the right hip. And notice that this side might feel very different. So this side is tighter for me. So I've walked the foot out a bit more. Wherever you are, sit up nice and tall. If this is uncomfortable for you, you could bring your hands into fists and come up that way, or use a block. But breathing here. When you're ready, walk the left foot towards the right side of the mat. Allow the right foot to fall to the floor. Tuck the left foot around. Inhale up. Turn towards that bent knee. Allow the arm to be on the outside of the leg. Breathing here. And then for our last move today, release the feet, send the tailbone towards the feet, roll down slowly, bring the feet as wide as the yoga mat, Allow the knees to fall together. Head comes to the yoga mat. One hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach. If you would like to have a more ground-centered practice, check out my yin practice for opening up your hips. But wherever you are today, you can either head right over to that video, or you can stay here with me, knees in towards each other, counteracting all the work we've been doing, so creating this release. Hand comes to heart, hand comes to stomach. Inhale in, get nice and puffy. Sigh it out. Inhale in, expand. Exhale, sigh it out. Stay here for as long as you can today, just really relaxing into the mat. Like I said, check out my yin yoga video for opening up the hips, which is more floor postures. Just breathing here. Remember to ground down into your strengths and to grow as an individual. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like as well as comment, I am open, so that I know that you made it all the way to the end of the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Subscribers allow me to continue to make free content. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.